at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
That was candidate Trump warning, if you raise rates, this market would come crashing down. Good afternoon. I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. It's amazing. He was right. He was absolutely right. The market's been down 5 days. We are down right now. We're nearly down 500 points. We're down 560 points. But this is not new. I've been saying this all along. And here's what really gets me. I've been saying this since January 16th. Since January 16th, I've been saying this, that we were the crash would start. In fact, what I said on January 16th, I said, look, all these stock buybacks, all they are is a tool to push up stocks artificially, a tool, accounting trickery, to make the CEOs wealthy. There's no value for the worker. His wages aren't going to go up. There's no value for the company. What this is nothing more than a trickery to push the stock market as high as you can, so the very top, the 1 percentile, the Wall Street people can get rich. And I've been saying that all along. Now, I also said that the stock market crashes, they don't just happen. They take a long time. On January 16th, I said, look, sometimes it takes a crash from the day it starts to where you really feel it, where you get that one big day, that 1 day drop, like we did in 2008, where we dropped, one day I think it was 700 points or 500 points. It sometimes takes a year to get there. Sometimes 18 months to get through the system from the day it starts. And I said on January 16th that it takes a series of corrections. And I said on January 16th that I said we're going to start the first correction of a series. And I said it's going to happen between January 16th and it's going to happen between January 16th and the second week of February. And I said then it'll be about the first correction will be about 5% or more. And it ended up being 11%. Here's what I said. I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February. And it happened. Then what happened? Then all the jibber jabbers, when the market dropped 11%, it took 7 months to go back up 11%. What are you, nuts? It took 7 months. 7 months, almost 200 days. That's unheard of. Why is it taking so long? Because interest rates were climbing. We're starting to climb. No longer were we at zero interest rates. Remember, they were buying, all these corporations and the banks, they were buying over $8 trillion. The Federal Reserve printing over $8 trillion in cash to give them to buy stocks, and the interest rate they had to pay was near zero. So what was happening when the market crashed 11%, which I predicted we were going to have our first crash of many, because the market's just not going to go down 20%, 50%, starting in January 16th. And then 7 months later, when the market was right up, the same place we were in January, just as it crashed around 2008-60, I think it was, here was the celebration. I said, they're celebrating. What are they celebrating? We're at the same place we were 7 months ago. The market hasn't gone anywhere for 7 months, but these jibber jabbers on CNBC were celebrating. Here we are. Everybody's celebrating. All the jibber jabbers are celebrating that we're now back to where we were on, January 26th? Wait a minute. So the market hasn't gone anywhere for 7 months, but now they're excited. So the market dropped 11% starting in January. In August, 7 months later, it's gone nowhere, but they're celebrating. What are you, nuts? These people are incredible. I told you on January 16th, I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February. I said it's over. It takes about 18 months for it to move through the system. Always does, 12 to 18 months before the actual crash happens. Now they're celebrating, think, oh, this is great news. We're back to where we were 7 months ago. Market's done nothing in 7 months. Here's what they're not thinking. The reason it took almost 200 days for the market to go up, to recapture their loss, because interest rates are going up. And they're trying to tell us everything's great, the strongest economy ever. No, this is the beginning of the next leg down. I got it right in 2005. The stock market was going to collapse, and I got it right now.
And he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. This Phil's gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money with where he knew. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
And that's right. So I predicted this. Now this is just the beginning. Now remember, they can come back. We're down 600 points. They can come back tomorrow, run it right back up. The plunger team. We're not done yet. We're not just going to crash here. But this is the beginning of the crash, which I said started on January 16th. During that time, what are we getting from CNBC and Fox and the rest of them?
The economy has strengthened so much, the U.S. economy is in great shape.
That's what I've been fighting all along. We hear this every day, and I've been warning you, no, it's not. Don't listen to them. Yes, we'll make money on the way up, and we did. The important thing is know when to get out. Know when to get out. I got my gang out of most of our stocks last Friday. Last Friday, I had them take almost all of their money out, except for what we call a scout. Leave 1 or 2 shares in just to keep the position alive. Then I turned around and I had them yesterday short the market, because on my chart it turned from red to green. Matter of fact, it turned from red to green on Monday. So that meant the institutions, the institutions were pulling their money out. What I'm looking at is what we call an inverse. Instead of shorting the spiders, SPY, I have a chart. Instead of having to pay $280 to short per share to short the spiders, what you do is you do an inverse. You buy what they call SDS. So you only have to, instead of putting up $280, you put up $33 a share. So then the market's, the SDS is going up. It's an inverse. The S goes up while the stock market's going down. So in other words, you're making money while the market's going down, but you're playing from the long side. So I got my gang in the SDS when it turned red. And that was on Monday. I could have done that without this chart. I could have done it without the chart. And again, this is all we've been hearing for the last couple of months, and I've been telling you they're wrong.
The U.S. economy is booming. Get it straight. The economy in America is absolutely booming.
You can't have a booming economy. You can't have a booming economy when people's wages have been stagnant since 1975, meaning, yes, their paychecks have gone up, but their buying power has not. It's remained the same. You can't have a booming economy when Leisman says this.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Leisman from CNBC says the economy is so strong because people are spending more money than they're making. They're going out and borrowing. Are you nuts? This is crazy. It is 15 past the hour. The market is now down nearly 600 points. Good news.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts,
You have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. On October 16th, I predicted that would be the beginning of the crash. Did we have a series of downs and ups, because it takes about 12 months to 18 months within that time before you get the final crash. Then, when it went down 11%, the market went down 11%. That was around February 8th. Then the market took took 7 months to get back to where it was on January. And then everybody started to celebrate. So what are they celebrating about? And you heard them. They celebrate every day.
The U.S. economy is booming. Get it straight. The economy in America is absolutely booming.
And I'm telling them they're wrong. They are dead wrong. Because the only reason why this market was going up is because they're using stock buybacks. And when you're using stock buybacks, that's nothing but a tool. It's fraud. It was a felony to use stock buybacks. Because it's a tool to artificially inflate bottom line earnings and inflates the stock price. So it's a tool to artificially inflate your earnings. And that inflates stock prices. And stock buybacks is an accounting trick to increase the wealth of the CEOs. No wonder it was a felony. No longer. They took it off in the Reagan years. That's what's pushing us. And I kept saying, no, this is a trick. Look, yes, we'll stay in it. We were in it. We made a lot of money on the way up. But I said the important thing, anybody can make money on the way up. Anybody can. Stock markets go up 72% of the time. The key to being in the stock market is know when to get out. When to get out. And while these guys were saying this all the way up, it was, matter of fact, it was on Wednesday, October 3rd, that my chart turned red. There was a warning. In fact, I told you the week before, they pulled out a historic $15 billion. The CEOs and the insiders were pulling out money so fast. It was incredible. And then my chart turned red, telling me the big institutions are getting out, the big hedge funds were getting out of the market, and the big banks were getting out of the market. It turned red. That was on October 3rd. And still, we're hearing the same thing from all these people.
Our economy, our investors, our workforce are crushing it right now. We are crushing it.
They're crushing it right now.
This is the greatest economy ever.
Yeah, this is what we heard every day.
The economy is really strong. Corporate earnings have been great. We'll see on Friday the big banks report. All of the positive news that we've seen through this whole cycle continues.
And I told them they're wrong. Great earnings? There's no great earnings. The earnings were fake. Because when you use stock buybacks, when they print money, give it to a company for almost no interest, and then they turn around and they start buying their own shares back, where they have fewer shares available, that turns around, pushes the stock, that pushes earnings up. Otherwise, it wouldn't go up. So they push it up by having fewer shares, spreading their profits over fewer shares. It pushes earnings up. And then what happens is it pushes the stock price up. But here's the real problem. Here's where the fraud came in. This is why it was a felony. Because what it does with the profits, it doesn't push the profits up. It gives you a paper profit. Paper profit, not real profits. So your stock is going up. You're paying more for stock. It's in bubble territory. They've been doing this for a long time. And January 16th, I said it's going to end. So these guys, all the way up to yesterday, this is absolutely booming economy.
The U.S. economy is booming. Get it straight. The economy in America is booming.
Now they're experts. Now all the experts come on today. After I've been telling you, join my gang, we'll get you out in time. We did. Here it is. Turned red on Wednesday, okay, October 3rd. Here we are, October 10th. So I had my gang, and then last Friday I made sure my gang took all their profits. So if they want to leave 1 or 2 shares on to leave a position open, that's fine. I wouldn't have been able to do that without the chart. But now they're experts. The same people that were saying, oh boy, this is booming, it's fantastic. Now listen to them today. Now they're experts on why it's going down. But that's after it went down. I told you before it went down.
Market stocks are selling off, as you know. S&P breaking below key technical levels.
I just think we've seen this this valuation extension. Throw in tariffs, throw in the fact that we're moving towards earnings season. There's a lot of different things going on right now.
It's time for there to be some profit taking, some selling.
Wait a minute. Yesterday she was saying this.
The economy's really strong. Corporate earnings have been great. You know, we'll see on Friday the big banks report.
Yeah, they're saying this the other day. But wait a minute. Today they're experts. Listen to this.
I was in cash for 1987. I was in cash for the crash. So maybe I have some ability to opine on that crash. But look, the economy's pretty good.
Economy's pretty good, he says. Now it's good. Now he's going to come on CNBC and explain why it's going down. So now today's going to be an expert why it's going down. But he comes on after it went down. All these guys do. We don't do that. I didn't do that. You've been hearing me every day. So here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to give today, to the end of the day, I'm going to give you my chart, the same chart that told me it turned red on October 3rd, saying the institutions are getting out, pulling out their money. Then it stayed red the next day, October 3rd, stayed red the next day. So then on Friday, I think it was Friday of, oh God, what day was it? I think it was last Friday. I turned around and said, let's take all our profits here on Friday. We just keep the scouts in. I wouldn't have known to do that unless these charts turned red. So I'm going to give you the same chart that I used, that I developed, so I can follow those institutions, the banks, the 5 largest banks, the largest insurance companies, the largest hedge funds. They're the ones that make the market go up and down, and they've been pulling their money out. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I'll give it to you free. I want to prove to you it works. Use it for a month, and then all you have to do is join the gang, $39.95, but you get this chart, which is $29.95. You get it free. I'm going to open up for today. Okay, I did it yesterday, but I saw this market crashing today. I said this is a great time to prove to people that this chart was right on, and it turned red. Exactly perfect. So I'll give it to you free to follow. What I will do is I will give you the chart. Join the gang, $39.95. I'll give you the chart, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. All right, and I'm going to limit it. I'll cut it off tonight at 6 o'clock. You got to get this chart. It works, and I'll be limiting to another group to 20 people.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you'll be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm going to start another group of 20, and I said 25, 20, another group of 20. This is my fifth group. I'm doing it early because of what's going on in the market. The market dropped over 600 points. I predicted this was going to happen starting January 16th. Again, I predicted when everybody was getting all excited, when the S&P took 7 months for the market to gain 11%. 11%. And I said to everybody, why are you celebrating? This is crazy. It took 11 months, almost 200 days. Are you out of your mind? Interest rates are going up. That's why it took so long. Normally it takes 40%. Bang, I'm sitting there watching my chart, the S&P. And remember, we were long the S&P. We were up about 7%. Then all of a sudden on October 3rd, we see it turns red. It's telling me the big insurance companies, the big institutions, the hedge funds, all the big boys are pulling their money out. So, remember, I've told you this years ago. I designed this chart for myself because it really makes sense. Anybody can make money in the stock market because it goes up 72% of the time. The reason most people, almost what, 70% of the people don't make money in the stock market because they never get out with their profits. They don't know when to get out. Look what happened with what's going to happen with 401ks in 2008 when the market crashed. They lost, 34% of their money. They didn't know when to get out. So then I decided, okay, I'll give it to my gang members. They can lease it from me for $29.95. And if you're with me this week and that turned red, not only were you out and you locked in your 6 to 7 to 8%, now you're making money on the way down. That's what's important. So I'm going to expand this, start my 5th group. We keep about 25 people, I'm sorry. We keep 25 people in the group. I'm going to start a new one. We'll shut it off tonight at 6 o'clock. I want you to have an opportunity to use this for the next month free. Okay, for 4 weeks free. You'll see this works. I just proved it. It works. Okay, so 877-600-GANG. We'll shut it off at 6 o'clock. You'll be my 5th group. And when people get this, they finally go, oh, gee, I wish I did this before. This thing really works. So you don't have to do anything for the month you're using this. We tell you, okay, what stock, the gang is in. You can get in the same stock as the gang on that chart. And then we tell you when to get in. We tell you when to add to your position. We tell you when to get out. We tell you when to run like hell. Okay, that's simple. At the end of 4 weeks, all I want you to do is judge me, judge my chart, and then you decide if you want to continue. No contract, nothing. It works. Look, you can't continue to do what these people were doing. Look what Trump said today about interest rates.
So the Fed is doing what they think is necessary, but I don't like what they're doing because we have inflation really checked.
Okay. Trump came out and said again today, the Fed hiking rates are too fast. But he said, I'm staying out of it. That's not true. That's not what he did. Here's the problem. He had no choice but get the Fed to raise the short-term interest rates because he was worried that we would have an inversion in our between the 10-year Treasury and the 2-year Treasury. When you see the 10-year Treasury yield, let's say it's at 2%. Let's say your 2 years at 2% and your 10 years at 4%. All of a sudden you see that 2-year heading up towards the 4%. Now it's like it's almost at 4%. Let's say it's 3.5%. That's a panic button. That means you're heading for a crash. That means a recession is coming. So what he did is told his guy at the Fed, you keep pushing up those Fed rates. He pushed them up 8 times or 6 times out of the 8. He pushed them up because by pushing the short-term rates up, that increased the cost on your car and your credit card and all that. Pushing those up automatically pushes the 10-year up higher away from that 2-year yield. And then that way you're getting more room, and that way he can hold off on a recession. He was panicking. But it's not working. It's not working because what was happening as the interest rates are going up on the short term, that means everybody's car payment, everybody's credit card payment, all their payments are going up. But here's the worst thing. On the 30-year that's going up, the 30-year Treasury yield, he's trying to push away from the 2-year Treasury yield by raising the short-term rates. What's happening? That's the rate that is charged on our national debt. And here's where the problem came in. The national debt in 2008 was at $9 trillion. The interest rate was at 3.7. It couldn't absorb it, and the market crashed. Why did the market crash? Because the national debt was at $9 trillion. We had to pay 3.7% interest for the money from China, and we couldn't absorb it, and the market crashed. So why do you think we're going to be so lucky that we have a $21 trillion national debt instead of a $9 trillion, and we have a rate at 3.2 right now instead of 3.7? Are we going to be so lucky it's not going to crash when our debt is doubled and our rate is nearly almost the same? And at the same time, you got the 10-year Treasury sitting there. Trump sees it, and he sees the 2-year yield starting to catch up to it, which is telling him recession, crash. So he says to Powell, keep pushing up that, let's do another rate hike, keep doing another rate hike. Now he's saying, now they're going to do 2 more. But the problem is they waited too long. By waiting so long, wages haven't gone up. Yes, your check has gone up since 1975, but the part that you take a dollar bill out, the buying power of that dollar bill is no different today than in 1975. So people can't afford the extra payment on their credit cards, the increased payment on their car. They can't afford it. It blew up. So what they did, they tried to talk the market up. They tried to convince you, go keep spending, go keep spending.
Our economy, our investors, our workforce are crushing it right now.
Crushing it. And remember Varney every day.
The U.S. economy is booming. Get it straight. The economy in America is absolutely booming.
So he's almost threatening you, telling you, no, get it straight. You're wrong. It's booming when he knows it's not booming. You don't have an economy booming when the interest rates increased 36% while the S&P is up just 6%. Are you crazy? You don't have a strong booming economy with that. Not at all. Not at all. Now the market's down 700 points. Exactly what I said was going to happen is happening. And my gang was out on Friday. In fact, they knew on Wednesday, October 3rd, that this was going to happen. I said, look, this market is going to. That's where we switched over to what we call our inverse. So now we got, instead of shorting a stock that's $279, we just do an inverse, which is SDS, and we buy a stock that's $35. It's the same thing. It's just inverted. So, look, you can't have the strongest economy ever when they say wages are increasing 2.8% annually, yet the average auto price is rising 4% a year, food is rising 4% a year, and homes are rising 3.5%. But your wages is 2.8%. That's all they're going up. But guess what? The inflation number is a lie. The average combined income of our labor force is $56,000 a year. Just to absorb the inflation in autos, food, and homes, your wage needs to be $75,000. So let's say you're making $60, round it off. You can't break even. You're going to go in the hole. That's why they're putting out more and more credit cards. That's why they put out 249 million credit card pre-approved every month, so you can use a credit card to make up the difference. See, this is all the fault of both the Republicans and the Democrats. They never concentrated on your wages since 1975, since 2000. You know what they concentrated on? They concentrated on the banks, the wealthy. That's what both parties did. 877-600-GANG. Get your chart now that tells you when to get in and when to get out, and I just proved it worked.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Philsgang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so the market is in a crash. It's now down 700 points. But guess what? And this is the truth, my chart that I designed, at first I designed it for myself because when I saw the crashes in 1987, I saw the dot-com crash, saw the housing crashes. The only thing people wanted to know is when to get out. Everybody in every one of those stock markets were making a fortune. Some people thought they were making it. Some people were up $1 million. They gave it all back. Take the 401ks. 401ks, you're not allowed to get out when right now the market's going down. It's collapsing 700 points. You can't get out of your 401k today. You got to wait to the end of the day. You could be down 15, 20% your fund. You don't know. That's how stupid 401ks are. They don't let you, not only do they not let you get out during the day, they don't let you turn around and short it. So here's what we do with my MV2 color-coded chart. And let me give you the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm going to give you a free for a month. I'm going to prove to you it works. You just have to join the gang for $39.95, and I'll give you the stocks that we are following each day. I coach you all the way through those stocks with the chart, showing you when it's green, when it's red, and what to do. You'll love it. You haven't got to do a thing, nothing. Just watch. Take you a minute and a half a day. That's all. Because I do 3 updated videos. I do alerts. You don't put more than a minute. Say you put 2 minutes in. Try it. If I'm not telling the truth, you'll know by the end of the 30 days. Judge me by the end of the 30 days. You get it free. 877-600-GANG. All right, here's what happened. While they're telling us how everything is fantastic, right?
This is the greatest economy ever.
All right. So what was happening? All of a sudden, we own the home builders. We also own the banks. We also own the big box stores like Lowe's and Target and those. We owned all those. Then on September 20th, my banks, my home builders started to turn red September 20th. So we turned our position and we took our profits and we turned around and shorted because now it was red. On September 24th, the banks going up, all green. Then they turned red. And remember, these guys are all telling us this is the greatest economy ever, and I've been telling you all along it's a fraud, because that's exactly what stock buybacks are, nothing but a fraud. So then on September 26th, September 26th is when it turned red, and I said to my gang, let's get out of Home Depot and Lowe's, and we'll turn around and short them. So think of it this way: between September 20th, September 26th, we got out of the home builders, got out of the banks, we got out of the big box stores, turned around, switched and short our position. Then the other day on the S&P, the S&P was going up. We were up 7%, up 7%. I think a little more than that, but let's say 5 to 7%, just average it out. Then all of a sudden it turned red on October 3rd, Wednesday. So I said to my gang, okay, let's start taking profits. Then same thing happened on Thursday, and then on Friday, okay, it was still red, and I said, let's everybody take all our profits now, and we'll just keep a scout on, with just 1 or 2 shares. And guess what's happened? The stock market's collapsed. So not only were we in the spiders using my MV2 color-coded chart, it got me into the spiders. When it turned green, we got a 7%, but I'll use a 6% return. And then we got out exactly when it turned red, and now it's collapsing. We did the same thing. We did the same thing on the home builders. On the home builders on September 20th, we did the same thing with the bank stocks on September 24th. We did the same thing with with 4 of the big box stores like Lowe's and Coast on September 26th. My chart on those all turned red exactly, as I say, like almost 1 day apart, and then we end up taking our profits and shorting them. So now we're out. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you get a call from your 401k, the people taking your 401k? Are they telling you they reversed your positions? Did your broker call you and say, oh, by the way, I got you out of everything. I got you out of everything on Friday? I did. I got my gang out of everything on Friday. And then, but guess what? But we turned around and had the market short. We were ready for this to collapse. So the bottom line is, you can listen to these experts all you want all day long. Their job is to keep pumping the market, pump the market, because why? Because they're in the market and they only know one thing: keep the market going higher. The key is to get out in time. That's what I can tell you we do. So try it for a month. Get the free chart, color-coded chart with a gang membership. It's only $39.95. The chart is $29.95. You get that free for a month, and I'll prove to you this thing works. And it's worked. Now, here's the thing that's really amazing. How could anyone say this is the strongest economy ever? How? For 30 years, both parties are responsible for stagnant wages. Since 1975, the power of the dollar has diminished, has been stagnant. Both parties allowed it. They also allowed unchecked the right when we had the values rising in the homes. They let everybody use those homes as collateral. They turned them into debt slaves. What happened? The crash came. People lost all their equity. Are you kidding? What did we see? We saw Wall Street getting bailed out, while the homeowners got screwed. All of a sudden, they owe more than their homes were worth. But they bailed out the banks. See, it always works this way. They lost millions of jobs. They lost their savings. They lost their pensions. They lost their homes. This is what happens as a result of every crash. But it's both parties, Republican, Democrat, fault. It's their fault. They're responsible. They've turned everybody into a debt slave. Why? Because instead of focusing on increasing productivity, focusing on jobs, giving people good jobs, they focused on one thing: Wall Street and the banks. Both parties deregulated savings, and all the banks, they deregulated them. Are you kidding me? Why? Because that's the 1 percentile. Who control what? 65% of the country's wealth? So they deregulated the banks so they could make more money. In fact, they got rid of the Glass-Steagall Act that was put in place in the 1930s, and it was a beautiful thing. It prohibited banks from gambling with our money. And then in 2000, guess what happened? Guess what happened? Then they got rid of that. They got rid of the Glass-Steagall Act. They got rid of the Glass-Steagall Act. Are you kidding? Then here's what else they did. They turned around, both parties. Fannie and Freddie bought all. When you get a mortgage from a bank, they sell the mortgage to Fannie or Freddie. Otherwise, they'd be broke. They have no more money left. So they sell it to the banks. Well, guess what? Fannie and Freddie, for 30 years, would never take a mortgage that was subprime. They always had to be AAA rated mortgage. You had to have a credit score of 700 or more. It was Barney Frank who turned around and with Maxine Waters turned around and said, okay, no more of that. You're forced, Fannie and Freddie. You're forced to take people, okay? You buy the mortgages from these banks, people that can't afford a house. And you saw what happened. We had to bail them out with $180 billion. You know, we're talking about the midterms here. Let me give you the number again. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. I opened up a fifth group, 25 people. We'll be shutting it off tonight at 6 o'clock. Please try this chart. It works. And I can prove it. At the end of the month, just say, hey, no, he's full of baloney. It didn't work. You're not going to find that. You're not going to find that. I proved it with this chart today. I proved it. So let me go back to, so you go back to, again, these parties. We're now down 800 points. 800 points. The market's crashing. I told you it's going to happen. So 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Remember, you get the chart free. And remember, this was the chart that I got everybody, my gang. It turned red. It told us the institutions were pulling their money out left and right. On September 20th, the banks were pulling their money out. The home builders pulling their money out, the investors out, home builders September 20th. The big investors pulled their money out of the banks on September 24th, and they're pulling their money out of the big box stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, on September 26th. It turned red, for heaven's sakes. So we were out. Then we turned, and then the S&P that we owned, we're up about 5 to 7%. And then it turns red. Not only are we out, we're making money as the market crashes. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart right now, limited to 25 people. We shut it down 6 o'clock tonight. It works. Remember St. Jude.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
When the